Yeah, banger matchup here. One of these players may very well have their PR tank after this match. It is for elimination now. Each player has to play very carefully. You want to say, though, in regards to like the 9th place slot, Vem, after winning max mode on the Chakrams, he hasn't had those similar placements since. He was number 4 in the Spring Championships. He was 9 at CEO, and it might track again if he can't beat out Wess here.
We'll see what happens. Vem able to get that Sair in, follows it up with the Nair, playing aggressively here. Neutral signature to try and read the movement. Neutral signature 2 to try and read the movement. Both of these guys, they're trying to skate to where the puck is.
Wess scrambles to find a weapon, gets the boots back. Recovery not connecting from Vem's side. A lot of whiffs from both sides right now. Vem does get something going. Wess unfortunately not able to follow up. There is first stock gone, but not by much. All it takes is a simple hit, even less than a signature, for Vem to be caught up. And on recovery wasn't enough. What a new Gauntlet 1 is.
So far, both of them displaying great patience, but trying to set up some conditioning with these neutral signatures too. Try and get them to play a little bit more grounded. Vem might be able to exploit that with some side lights and neutral lights later. Nair coming out, Sair reversed, not going to find its mark, but he is getting some chip damage here. Something that can be said for Wess.
Absolutely. Wess is playing it safe, chose to bring out gauntlets yet again, does not want to face off stage with battle boots. The recovery's not nearly as good as the gauntlets. Vem making sure Wess plays his game. The Teska needs to find punishes. It's the chase downs that we're seeing with the immediate side airs.
Getting a little bit mashy here from Vem, but I mean, he's still connecting it and he's still finding the punishes. Yeah, for sure. Getting Wess down to 159 damage here. The Sair is going to send him to a 174. Wess is finding some hits of his own though, but it's not anywhere near the same amount of Vem. A snipe with the weapon throw too, and that's going to be the stock as Vem has put himself in the lead here.
Wess's adaptability historically has always been so good. Once he finds a consistent way to bypass Vem's side airs, I think this could be a very different set from what we're seeing right now. And even this is close. Vem, unfortunate, won't be able to recover. No, barely not off the ledge. Wess closing up the gap by only 13 damage.
All the gauntlets here. Vem able to pick up that neutral light. We're seeing not mashing, but Vem playing a little bit aggressively here on the orb, throwing out lots of hitboxes that Wess needs to be careful of, that Wess needs to respect. But he needs to get in there with his gauntlets. He needs to find his opening. Probably cooked up a read. Wess is so good at reading.
There you go. There into a down air. That's what we need. Recovery and return. Weapon throw. Spot dodge through. It's bait. Vem uses that opportunity, the cooldown, to go for a recovery.
Oh, that's so close.
There. One more. That's all it takes. Wess bearing towards 170 damage. Battle boots are out. Vem cannot touch the stage, but the sweat beads are out. He finally does. Wess picks up the boots again into the recovery, and Vem squeaks out a win for game 1.
Super close toward the very end, but if you look at the damage, it really wasn't close. 600 to 450. Now you might think, whoa, it looked really even, but the damage was a lot better, so that must mean Vem played much better. The thing is, doing 150 more damage, but it being that close, it's actually usually a sign that you're a little bit inefficient with your knockouts.
Yeah, that was a big struggle that Wess had. He really only has... I don't think we saw a single battle boot signature come out from Wess in that first game. He had to rely on just gauntlets, and to be honest with you, Polly, I don't think we saw any signatures from Wess at all.
Yeah, we saw like one neutral signature, I think, on the boots whenever he was right after Vem used the neutral signature on the Petra as well, on the orb. But yeah, definitely not being used that much. Vem also used like a couple, I think, but not really that many either.
Vem was a lot more effective with
Wess, great punish there, even though you had no options left. Decided to go for a GC attack. Super respectable.
Demon's such a great stage for battle boots. You have so much ground to play with for the grounded game. You just keep someone like them down onto the ground. No chance of them even jumping up into the air. All it takes is one failed approach from Vem. You follow up, there's that signature from Wess. No connection, unfortunately. The only struggle now for Battle Boots is once you're off stage on Demon, it's so hard to get back on. He had to get rid of the Battle Boots. They were knocked away. Very even game. All it takes is Wess to get one solid hit to take this lead.
I feel like in this circumstance, getting back to stage isn't going to be a Demon Island issue. It's going to be a Vem Tank Reload issue because he is looking so solid on the edge guards. What is that spot dodge, dude? What is that spot dodge? Definitely. He was anticipating that, dude. He had that marked down. He was ready.
Vem is just throwing the whole kitchen sink at Wess off stage. Weapon starving him to high oblivion.
Both of them were so damaged toward the end of that. Vem now sticking to these gauntlets as he's trying to build himself a little bit of a lead. He has 212 damage, so single recovery is going to be enough to find that knockout. On the respawn now, Wess is going to have that weapon advantage.
That's right, it's a clean reset, however. Damage on both now being applied. Then finally picks up the orb. Battle Boots, like you said, Polly, is just so good about racking up early damage, but my big fear is that Wess is still going to struggle, just like on game 1, to struggle to close out these stocks.
A great anti-air coming out from there, but Wess using a signature. Oh, and the GC did my ground pound to close things out. He's still able to get back, though. Wess, no! He missed that! What just happened? What was that signature? What was that bounce, dude?
All right, man. Gravity cancel, neutral light. Neutral state does not connect. Every opportunity in the world for Wess to close out that stock! No! That's so unlucky.
1 stocks to 2 right now. Vem Tank Hilo quite damaged, but he has caught up even more, or rather extended his lead compared to whenever we were 3 stocks to 2. Racking up even more damage. Wess, he needs to find the knockout. He needs to find it quickly. He goes unarmed. He tries to go out for the Sair, but Vem Tank Hilo is going to take back stage control. Wess, you're going to have to be careful about how you give him stage control.
Oh, Wess, every time he approaches, it's Vem with a dare to shut it down. All this damage being racked up. Vem, sure, he still has a clean stock to work with. Already a game lead in this set. Wess has so little to work with.
Neutral light coming out. He's going to be able to find the knockout here. Another one, but Wess isn't going to be falling into that one. Tries to react after the sideline, but Wess go for a delayed escape option. Recovery is going to be enough, and that's 2-0 on the scoreboard as Vem Tank Hilo is looking to propel his way into top 8. There's still one more game he must win, though, and Wess is not going to make that easy for him.
It's been a slight downwards curve since the max mode win for Vem Tank Hilo. A 9th place placement at CEO. Again, still the top 10, nothing to scoff at. But the way he's playing right now, it seems like he should be a minimum top 3 for this tournament.
I mean, to be fair, Vem Tank Hilo only lost to like Balloon Boy and Godly. So like in retrospect, I feel like, you know,
bad.
He could have gotten higher than 9th, you know.
Yeah. Definitely not bad whatsoever. Just a matter of seeing what Wess will switch up now. Seems like the Tezca has not been working the way he had hoped. Vem on the Petra is looking chef's kiss perfection. And it looks like, no, never mind. Wess took a second to breathe. And he goes back to the Tezca. Interesting.
I did a quick count. For the past 5 times that they have met in tournament, Wess has won every single one. So Vem Tank Hilo is on his way to break an evil curse of losing to Wess right now if he wins, and he's about to beat it in style with a 3-0 potentially.
Potentially a 3-0. This is Wess's potential last chance to change the course of time and keep his streak going. But Vem right now starts off with fury with those gauntlets, sending Wess practically high into the sky. But now gauntlets are out. Wess has the domain of the grounded control. 1 ground pound. Make that 2 when Nair does not connect. Spot dodge from Wess. Now it's both gauntlets.
Tries to catch that landing. Vem Tank Hilo looking for another Nair here. Gets the sideline recovery. Nair into GC and light. Wess takes the stage back, but Vem Tank Hilo is able to get it back just as quickly with a recovery. on the orb now. And look, man,
Oh, those
whenever
bears.
whenever Wess is edge guarding and whenever Vem is edge guarding, it's like two completely different worlds, man. Like when Vem is edge guarding, he has a massive advantage. Whenever Wess is edge guarding, Vem is able to slip by him every time for some reason.
Could be the difference of the weapon here. Speaking of which, Wess cannot grab his. Vem is guarding it with his life. But he does slip away for a second. Battle boots are back. Signature still does not connect from Wess's end. Vem can just use this stock to pad up that damage against Wess on 2. It could all but secure this 3-0 in the set and force Wess to elimination before top 8.
75 damage thus far, and Wess needed to find a knockout quickly. The GC side light is going to do the trick. He's sticking to the battle boots here, and Wess, I've said it before, this man is really, really strong with his reads. If he is able to get some solid strings going, if he's able to get into his zen of finding Vem's escape options, I mean, 75 damage can fly by very, very quickly. I feel like that's the main difference between them right now. Vem is so much stronger in neutral and in the edge guarding, but Wess in his advantage is so good.
Yeah, the goal right now for Vem is to ensure you don't put Wess into a line of advantage. Keep making him play on edge. Keep having that orb in control. So right now recoveries are out. Make that a double recovery. And probably now Wess potentially on his final stock in 1v1s for Summer Champs.
I'm telling you, man, Vem's edge guarding is insane because Wess was off stage and he tried to go on stage. He couldn't, so Vem started anti-airing him, couldn't touch the ground. From this moment he went off stage to he got knocked out, he didn't get the stage back.
This is the attempt now. 123 damage for Vem. Wess just needs to get one solid recovery and send them down to a final stock, but 142, forget about that, it's over, question mark. Wess, sweat beads are out, the ledge guard can't slip away this time, Vem. That should be the end of the second stock, and it is.
It will be.
A shallow moment to breathe. Polly, 157 damage.
He's gonna find it. There's no way he doesn't find the knockout here. Vem breaks the curse with a 3-0. That's Vem Tanquilo for you, baby. Advancing into top 8.
Huge amount of work. A great redemption arc for Vem. A 3-0 against the opponent he's never been able to beat in a set in officials. And the Petra's looking pretty dang fine.
Really? It's never?
Is it been never? I thought you said it was,
The past 5. I'm checking